The timeless adventures of me, Mickey Mouse.
What Mickey Mouse said right there. Hello everyone, and welcome to One-Off Let's Plays, the series where I show off games that are basically really short, or, have some sort of genre that wouldn't really actually make them a full LP or something. And for once, I'm actually doing one that a friend requested. My good friend Max requested Mickey's Wild Adventure for the PS1 because I happen to have a copy of this game for the original system, and I'm here to show it off today. And I guess we might as well get straight onto it, and I'll talk about it from there. But one thing I want to quickly update you with is that this game is literally the first game I'm actually recording from an original system on the PS1 instead of emulation. Because during the time of doing Spyro 3 Blind, I've got some fancy old tech and that to basically where I can record from the original system in HD. Like the quality you are seeing right now, this is not on an emulator, I swear. Not even the sound is from the emulator. This is strictly from the PS1 with an original Mickey's Wild Adventure disc hooked up for RGB, and it looks blimmin' amazing. Oh boy, anyway. Yep, indeed. November the 18th, 1928, which I believe was Mickey Mouse's first appearance in the cartoon, I believe. As that was, Steamboat Willie was his first one. Okay, so Mickey's Wild Adventure. A rather unique game, if you ask me. But surprisingly, this game is not the original version, actually. This is, in fact, a remake of Mickey Mania for the Sega Mega Drive and Super Nintendo and other systems like that. But it originated on the Sega Mega Drive first in 1994 or 5, I think. To be honest, I'm not sure. But I'm playing the remake of this on the PlayStation version, which has, just better art, more voice acting, impressive music, definitely. Now, I like the music on the Mega Drive version, as I do actually own Mickey Mania for the Mega Drive, and if I were to ever do an LP, I would choose that version, personally, because, I don't know, I just like doing the original versions most of the time, I mean, that's why, for Rayman 2, throughout the amount of ports that game has, I did the N64 version because that's where it originated from. It was released in 1999 on the N64, then the PC version came out and all that, but I like to do it the original way, really. So I'm going to be doing the same with Mickey's Wild Adventure, aka Mickey Mania, basically. But the whole concept of this game, like I said earlier, which I got distracted from, is rather unique. Mainly because you're starring as, the modern Mickey Mouse. At least this is how he looked back in 1995, anyway, I believe. And, you are venturing through, Mickey Mouse's cartoons that he was in the past, basically just revisiting them and bringing them into full colour and stuff like that. And it's all the way straight from this cartoon, which was, I think it said 1928, all the way to the 90s, with Prince and the Pauper. And if you ask me, it's really cool and stuff, but my gosh, is this game hard. Especially the Mega Drive version, but still. Although for some reason, and I don't know why, the PlayStation version, I find, is harder than, the Mega Drive version, which doesn't really make any sense, considering the Mega Drive, has some hard games, and I think the PlayStation probably would have had a bit of easier games, but no, for some reason this game's harder on the PlayStation version. Probably another reason why I would also do the Mega Drive version instead, but still. Now, the improvements to, this game, even though, this is a remake and that, is the fact that the soundtrack to this is blimmin' phenomenal. That's for sure. It's always annoying when I'm trying to emphasize and I keep stuttering and that, but still. Because I do love the music, to the first game on the Sega Mega Drive, but my gosh. Mickey's Wild Adventure has, just full orchestrated soundtracks, I believe, or just they added more instruments anyway. They did have that in the Sega CD version, but on the PS1 version, it just sounds really cool if you ask me and things like that. I mean, this is The Wharf, I believe? And it just sounds blimmin' amazing. Seriously, I recommend that you should do that. Even though systems are really old, the PlayStation, believe it or not, now is, friggin' how old? 21 years old. It's gonna be 21 years old this year. But even after all those years, they still have amazing sounds, if you ask me. At least that's what I think, anyway, but still. Because, I mean, if you just, don't don't listen to, you know, the music like just through like a regular TV or something. Actually plug in headphones and just listen to the soundtrack. You'll be amazed at what sound quality the systems could produce, you know? I mean, this is from a system in 1995, and it has quality music like this, like it's from a CD, which I suppose it is, because I mean, this game was published on a CD, wasn't it? So, you know what, it makes some sort of sense there, doesn't it? Also, I am not very good at this game at all. I still need to practice Mickey Mania, because I have not beat this game at all. Not even the Mega Drive version, really. I know I'm making it look easy, but this is freaking level 1. There is much more yet to come. And that rhymes, wow. But what I'm going to be doing, actually, in this one-off, and the reason why I call it one-off is, I'm just going to see how far I can get in the PS1 version till I die from constantly talking, because this is through live commentary and stuff, because I don't know, I prefer doing that most of the time and things like that, but still. And I'm just going to see how far I get until my lives run out and end it from there, really. Just so that you get an idea of, you know, what this game is about, basically. After clearing, though, the first cartoon, which was Steamboat Willie, we are now onwards to the next one, which I forgot what it's called now. I think it's called The Mad Doctor, isn't it? As far as I'm aware.
The Mad Doctor.
Oh yeah, cool, fine. Even Mickey Mouse says it. Although, oddly enough, like, in the Mega Drive version, when it fades in, Mickey doesn't say it. Probably because it's 16-bit, and his voice would be extremely compressed if he ever did that. That's for sure. But still. I just like, you know, how you can just revisit, pretty much. This is sort of like an education, if you ask me. As well as this being a video game, it also sort of educates you of, you know, like, what Mickey Mouse went through before you were born, if you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Because, I mean, I can't really see a lot of the viewers watching this who were born in 1928 who first watched that when it first aired and stuff like that. Also, I don't know why, even though it's kind of a bit scary seeing Mickey Mouse like that with a flower, just the music just completely ruins it. Now if it had like a bell and some sort of, you know, like death music, then maybe it would seem a bit more, I don't know, a bit more dramatic, but the blimmin', that instrument right there, it just completely ruins it. It's not bad, by any means. I do like that tune whenever you get a game over, because it means you failed, you must try again, you know, stuff like that. But, I don't know, it's just I can't take it seriously with that one, that's for sure. Oh boy, though. I'm going to be talking about the music a lot, though, in this game, because it's just freaking well composed, if you ask me, you know? It's a big step up and things like that. Although, I don't know what the Super Nintendo version is like, as the only versions I've played, really, are this version, the PlayStation version, and the Sega Mega Drive version. And that's it, really. I haven't tried the Super Nintendo or the Sega CD, probably because the Sega CD is blooming rare as hell. I mean, there are a lot of games for the Sega CD which are rare, including, like, Sonic CD, you know? Especially the PAL version with the Japanese, European soundtrack instead of the USA, but still. Oh boy, though. We're also going to come across, well, with this being called the Mad Doctor, obviously the Mad Doctor and things. Now, actually, I forgot about that, because even though I played this game as a kid, which was the PS1 version, there was one thing that I actually completely forgot. So, when it came to playing the Wii game, does anybody remember Epic Mickey? The Mad Doctor was in that, and I always wondered what he was from, and I was wondering, and I'm sure I've seen him before. And when I played this game again, I'm like, oh my god, it's the Mad Doctor from the actual cartoon. But of course, for me, it would be, you know, from Mickey's Wild Adventure, basically. And that's basically it, really. Still, you've really got to watch out for what you're doing in the game, though. Because you can easily die. I mean, I already died, like, on this level, you know, and I've constantly just got game over on this game, I tell you. The thing that's weird, though, and I don't know why, is, this game, like, this is like a remake, don't forget, you know? This is a remake of Mickey Mania for, like, the Mega Drive. And on the PlayStation version, this game does not have a Mega Drive, a memory card, or even a password system. So when you get a game over, you have to start from the beginning. I don't really know a lot of PS1 games that did that, really. I mean, fair enough, it makes sense on the Mega Drive, since, you know, games were like that. Sonic 2, you lose all your lives and continues, and that's it, mate. You gotta start again, haven't you? But Mickey's Wild Adventure for the PS1 without saving or anything? I don't know. It's kind of strange, really. Plus, this game also has one extra level, which I'm probably not going to be able to reach, but we'll see how it goes. And also, I died. Oh boy. That goddamn instrument, though. So funny. Either that or I'm just weird. I mean, I'm weird anyway, aren't I? Freaking playing this game on the internet, but still. Also, I am not very good at this level either. All I can say is when I first got to this level, and by that I mean recently, not when I was a kid, this level completely reminded me of Donkey Kong Country. As you know, there's just a lot of resemblance to this one, isn't there, basically? You're on a minecart and you're trying to avoid stuff. And I did a horrible job there, because I've literally got like one bit of health left. And this is what I mean by a certain level that is harder in the PlayStation version. So, wow, as you can see right there, I can't even hit this bat. Okay, I'm going to let him come down a bit, so that way I can bounce and then get that. There we go. But in the Mega Drive version, it was basically flat. And you had to watch out for those barrels that came down. But this time they are fully 3D rendered boxes. So, you know, sometimes you can't really tell how fast they're going to come towards you and things. So you will take a hit quite a couple of times, really. Either that or you might not. I mean, like this bit, although I actually avoided it, so that doesn't seem too bad. But still, I mean, first time playing, you know, chances are you will get hit by those things. Because, I mean, you just can't really see them coming as much, can you? I mean, with it be on the Mega Drive version, they were just flat barrels, so you could literally just jump straight over them, and you could, you know, tell from what perspective they were coming and stuff like that. Except, wow, I'm actually not taking a single hit here this time. This is rather strange. But whatever, I'll let it slide. Oh boy. There's also a lot of bottomless pits in this game, that's for sure. Mainly because, I mean, it's... Well, I mean, I suppose Disney games... Some of them are hard, some of them are not. I mean, freaking... I can't really see me beating Lion King for the Super Nintendo anytime soon, and that game's hard as hell. And that's Lion King of all things as well. But still. Oh, actually, it's this way, isn't it? I believe... I don't know. I think it's... Is it in the Mega Drive version? I think it's to the left, isn't it? To be honest, I'm not too sure. Also, we're at 13 minutes. Wow, we've actually got pretty far in 13 minutes. God damn it. Oh boy, these things, though. I don't... Their bones just go all over the place, so you've got to, like, watch out for projectiles and things. Oh boy. I like how the music changes here, though. It's got, like, more of a scientist feel, because, I mean, we are coming up to the Mad Doctor, and, of course, with him being called the Mad Doctor, I'm pretty sure that having this kind of music makes sense, as well as this background setting and things like that. Oh boy. Surprisingly, though, the Mega Drive version, and even the Super Nintendo version, actually, the presentation is pretty much similar to this. The only thing the PlayStation does, really, with all these backgrounds, it just makes them look more HD-ish, you know. This was the HD remake back in the day of, I forgot when this game was released now. I think it was 1995, I think. As far as I'm aware, anyway, because, I mean, like... You can't play the analog stick with this. I'm having to use the D-pad controller on the PS1 since, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm playing this on an original PS1 system. Because, I don't know, I just prefer it that way, really. I'm just a nerd and I like classic gaming. Also, wow. I swung straight into that skeleton. Oh boy. This is great. Usually I can get much further than this. It's probably because I'm talking. But whatever. I'll just let it slide. This is a one-off because I'm going to show off this game properly sometime in the future. Whenever I finish Mickey Mania. Because there is one certain stage that I've seen in that which looks goddamn hard. That's for sure. And that's where basically, you know, there's rising lava. That quickly comes up and you literally have to be fast as anything. If you mess up once, that's it. You've pretty much lost a life and you have to start again, really. The furthest I've got to is Prince and the Pauper, which is the final level, but oh my god. It's a pain trying to get past the second phase, like I said, with the lava and stuff like that. In fact, I don't think I've even got to lava. I've seen footage of it, but I've never got past it myself, really. Also, yeah, I was going to say, I might as well bounce in the middle. So that way the bones don't go everywhere, do they? Oh boy. Also, I'm out of marbles. That's not good. But did it die? No, it didn't. Oh, great. Marbles are kind of an important thing to get in the game because, I mean, you know, they'll help you out with, like, your ammo and stuff like that. I suppose you could say a similar game to it is pretty much Earthworm Jim. Also, wow, that was rather lucky to avoid that. Except that wasn't. But never mind, we made it. It's been a while since I played Earthworm Jim as well. Oh boy. I might do the second game actually, Earthworm Jim 2, because that's also pretty good. If anything, I find it better for some reason.
Going up?
Indeed, we are going up, Mickey, and honestly, I don't know about you, but this reminds me a lot of Castlevania. I don't know why. Probably the fact that there's an elevator and there's castle walls and stuff, and I don't know, it's just a Castlevania feel with like skeletons and stuff like that. Although, how can I say that when I've actually never played a Castlevania game before in my life? No, really, I haven't. I've seen like footage of it and I know what it's about, but you know. Now I know I said that I basically just do this to see as far as I can go, but I had to continue, so I might as well use that continue, and it's gonna put me right at the beginning of the level, isn't it? Oh boy, well I'll see you guys in a bit then when I catch up to where I died last. Ah, oh, damn it, I nearly made it first time, you know, through without getting hit. Never mind. Here's to again. Oh. I think the game crashed. Oh dear. Oh, great, and as soon as I said, oh, this setup is so much more easier, the only thing I have to worry about now is the PS1 discs, don't I? Because I believe Mickey's Wild Adventure is pretty freaking scratched. Ah, that sucks as well, as I got through, like, pretty quick without, like, getting hit and things, but never mind. I'm pretty sure you get, like, the gist of things. I mean, this is only a one-off, and, I mean, I might as well not let it go on for, like, 45 minutes or anything, but still. There are later levels, like, damn it, what is it called? It's Moose Hunters. After this, I believe you got Moose Hunters and, you know, the Ghost Level Lonesome Manor. After that, then it's, Prince and the Pauper, I believe. And you got also Jack and the Beanstalk, basically. You know, just look it up in your own spare time and expect a full LP of Mickey Mania for the Mega Drive soon. Because it's a ton of fun, really. And thanks to Max for requesting this game. This is a rather strange note to end it on. I might as well green screen Mickey on like some kind of background to amuse you or something. And yeah, this has been one of Let's Plays of Mickey's Wild Adventure for the PlayStation 1. You can pick it up if you want. I think it's on PSN store, I believe. I don't know if it's for America, but I'm pretty sure it's only for Britain. But, you know, do your own research on that just to be sure. Don't take my word for it, because I am terrible at news. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one-off Let's Play, and one-off Let's Play's Blind Edition then. See ya, and I hope you've enjoyed it.